Hey listeners, welcome back to the Marg Sippin Sistas. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Tracy.
And today we have such an interesting topic for you guys. We're going to talk to you about bathrooms. One night, Tracy got this wild idea about toilet lids and bathrooms and home bathrooms and public bathrooms. So Tracy, where should we start?
Okay, we want to know who puts their toilet lids down and who leaves them up. I think you should put your toilet lid down, otherwise the particles from the toilet can fly and they get on like your toothbrush, your hairbrush, anything within 4.9 feet of the toilet. You can get what I call poopsicles if you don't close your lid. Lisa, what's your opinion?
Well, at our house, we don't put our toilet seat down after we go to the bathroom. It's up. So apparently we're getting poopsicles all the time
So
on my toothbrush that's in a drawer.
Well, yeah, it more gets on the stuff on your counter. And then you touch your counter and it gets on your walls. And what else? I don't know what else is around your toilet up there.
Okay, so then to solve that, you just put the lid down?
Not necessarily. I read that you need to have like sanitizer liquid to carry with you. Because
like hand sanitizer or disinfectant?
Disinfectant. Sorry, that was it. Disinfectant.
Okay.
Because if you put disinfectant in it before you go to the bathroom, it will not affect the particles as much.
Oh, wait. What happens if you have to go really bad? You don't have time to put disinfectant in your toilet before you have to go really bad. What do?
Well, you just go and hope to God you don't get poopsicles all over you.
Why can't you put it in after you stand up?
Well, you can, but it won't help you. It'll just help the next person because it lasts up to like 60 seconds, I think, the particles in the air. And if you come in after somebody else has gone, within that 60 seconds, you're more than likely, if they have an infection of any kind, you can catch that.
So what you're saying is that more details for public bathrooms.
Yes. Public bathroom, sorry. Yes.
So public bathrooms. So when I use a public bathroom, I learned a trick from this lady that I used to work with a long time ago.
Okay.
You flush that baby with your foot.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter flushing it. Your face is going to be over it then, and the poopsicles are going to get on your face.
No, I mean, remember a few weeks ago when we were talking about this? I held my breath, covered my face, and ran out.
But how do you run out when you use your foot to flush the toilets?
I flushed it, turned around, opened the door, ran out.
Okay, but your back was to it, so then your back has the particles, which I guess is better than your mouth and your face.
And your hands.
And your hands. But you wash your hands, so that'll take care of it.
Right. And I did use the opposite hand to cover my mouth.
Oh, that's smart.
That was really smart.
Yeah.
So then what happens when you're at home and you're cleaning your bathroom? Isn't your toilet brush gross?
Well, yeah, but if you use disinfectant when you wash it, your brush is just used with disinfectant, so it's fine. Because you just use the brush to clean the toilet.
But then where do you put your brush?
Oh.
I mean, I put mine back in the holder. So is my holder got particles all over it?
It probably
because
does.
It's by my toilet. And I keep my lid open.
So it probably does. But your holder, doesn't it close? Like, isn't it around your brush?
No, because it's a brush and plunger in one holder.
Oh, so yeah, you're getting poopsicles and urinsicles all over that, and it's not going to do any good. So you probably need to sanitize the brush before you clean the toilet.
I thought you could only get urinsicles when you peed outside in the cold. No. I mean, let's be real. We do live in Iowa.
How often do you pee outside?
I mean, that's a whole nother day's worth.
Yeah.
But I think you've done that before.
Maybe a few times.
Yeah. So same with the plunger, because I may have heard that your plunger gets put in the shower after it's used.
I know, and that, I guess I didn't think about it till tonight, that I'm probably getting those particles all over my feet when I'm showering because it's sitting in there and all the poop is on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So somebody who lives in my household,
unless you do a second flush and you rinse it with the water,
that still is.
You're still getting particles.
Yeah. So I think the person who I live with who does that needs to wash it out and put it back where it goes.
Let's just be real. It's our producer, Chris.
It is. And he's terrible at that.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to work on that. So disinfectant, preferably before you sit down. That's your recommendation.
Yes. When also it said that the toilet seat is way bad to sit on. So I would say if they have those toilet seats in those covers in the bathroom, do you ever use those?
I mean, Tracy, be realistic. This is 2025. I don't even think public places have those out anymore, do they? If they do, I'm going to the wrong places because I don't see them.
I think I've seen them in a few places, but yeah, not a lot. So maybe you start carrying those in your purse when you're going out in public.
I'm going to need a bigger purse. Well, if I have to carry disinfectant, possibly hand sanitizer, and now a seat cover.
Yep. You have to do what you have to do to keep your butt clean and not get infection.
Why don't you just put disinfectant on your butt first?
Oh. Because that would be...
Would that solve the problem?
No. Because then you get that spray up in all those parts in there, and you don't want the spray in your butt.
Well, what about sanitizer? Sanitize the toilet.
You're going to put hand sanitizer in there?
And then your butt will scoot all around the toilet lid.
Yeah, and then you might pee on the floor. And the next person's going to step in the pee, and then they're going to spread the pee all over the facility you're at. So that's probably not a good idea.
So how does this work with somebody that wears diapers?
Well, usually with diapers, you change them on a baby changing thing.
What if it's not a baby?
Well, then I don't know. You go in the handicap and you have more room, so you can stand up and put... Normally adults wear, Depends at pull-on. So if
you pull them off, you have to pull them off while they're potentially laying in bed, and then you're getting poopsicles on their sheets.
Oh, you're talking about in a facility.
Yeah.
No, because most places have pads that they put underneath them, and if they get anything on them, they change the pads and put a new brief. They change everything, and they don't put the new brief on until they put the new pad underneath them.
So for seconds, they could be laying with no pad on their sheets.
No. Well, yes, but they're on their sides, so you don't have to worry about their butts being on the sheets without anything on it.
Okay.
But that's a different... We're talking about public and home bathrooms right now.
Okay, so...
So I say when you're at home and you flush your toilet, you need to put your toilet lid down to protect everything that's within 5 feet approximately of your toilet.
I mean, if you've got a small bathroom, you've got problems.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, and I don't know who else, but my toothbrush is out and it does not have a cover, so I need my toilet lid to be down at my house.
Which is crazy, because when I come to your house, I follow your rules. Well, let's be realistic. I put the toilet lid down at your house.
But you flush before you do it.
Yes, because I know that you'll get particles on your toothbrush.
Yeah, but you need to put the lid down first, then flush.
Well, I forget.
Yeah, a lot of people do. But when I'm at your house, I follow your rules, and it's very, very hard. I have to hurry up and get out of there so the sickles don't get on my clothes and my butt.
But you put my toilet lid down.
Not all the time.
Because then sometimes when I'm in there and I'm in a hurry and I have to go, the dang toilet lid's down.
It's not always me. It could be my partner in crime.
I thought that was me.
My other one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would kind of like to know everybody's take on this.
Me too.
Like, do you put your toilet lid down? Do you leave it up? Are you worried about poopsicles, as Tracy says? Are you not worried?
Well, I would be worried because if somebody goes to the bathroom, if you're in public, you don't have toilet lids to put down. If you're in public and somebody has, say, they pooped and they have what's called C. diff, it can fly. And if you go in like within 60 seconds, I think it is, of them going to the bathroom, you could get that up your nose and your mouth, but you don't know it because you can't see it.
Well, true. So
maybe wear a mask in public bathrooms?
I'm just thinking instead, if you're waiting in line in a public bathroom and somebody comes out and it's your turn to go in, you should just wait 60 seconds.
But then the person behind you is going to be like, hey, miss, you need to get into the bathroom.
Well, then go stand by that stall but leave the door closed because most of the doors close on their own.
True. I don't know why they don't have toilet lids on them.
It's one more thing that somebody has to clean.
It doesn't take that long.
Well, what if somebody pees on the lid?
Why would they pee on the lid if it was...
What if it's a kid? They have bad aim and they're in the women's bathroom or the men's bathroom with their parent. And they're learning.
Well, then it needs to be cleaned. That's why you take disinfectant with you to clean before you go.
But realistically,
I know, who carries that?
Is everybody gonna take disinfectant with them?
But you could take Clorox bleach wipes. They have little packs of those.
Okay, look at all the times that we've gone to concerts.
Yeah.
And we've had to take either no purse or the smallest purse possible.
But they fit in your pocket.
If it doesn't fit in my purse, it's not going in. I have priorities. And I don't think that it's sanitizing wipes or disinfectant bottle. Like a to-go bottle.
That's true. I don't have an answer for public bathrooms.
I mean,
maybe just don't use them. But I don't know if I can hold it through a 3-hour concert.
And not use the public bathroom.
We could go in and squat. Don't sit on the toilet seat.
Yeah, does that make a difference?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. I just knew the toilet one from a previous some show I watched. It was a History Channel thing or something that I saw it on.
Well, but then that goes back to if you squat,
you're still gonna.
You could pee on the seat.
Well, that's not our problem. We're done after that. It's the next person's problem.
But what if our listeners are like, "Oh, good idea, Tracy. Just squat," and they've peed on the seat.
Okay, then
then you've gone in.
You go in and you wipe it off.
Then you've got germs on your hand and you've got pee-sickles.
Well, you wash your hands when you're done, but use your opposite hand that you wipe with. So wipe with one hand. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about, is wiping. So, how many squares of toilet paper do you use when you wipe?
Well, I mean, it depends.
Just for if you pee.
If I'm peeing, I'm maybe using 3, maybe 4. But like right now at the salon that I work at, we have some cheap ass toilet paper because she bought the wrong stuff. You got to use like 10 squares, and I don't even know if they're squares.
What do you think, they are circles?
No, I think it's just you just have to rip it.
Oh,
to come off. I mean, it's not like your name brand.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never paid attention. I think I use like 5 or 6.
I just go to the bathroom.
I know. I don't.
I mean, if I want to use excess toilet paper, I use excess toilet paper.
Yeah. Oh, and then do you wash your whole hand or just the tips of your fingers? What do you do there?
Well, that is a good topic, Tracy, because I wash my whole entire hands, front, back, not to my elbows because
you're only supposed to do your wrist.
I do that. But if your hands are really dry and chapped, you should only wash your fingertips because you need to save the dryness of your hands. Yeah. So, I mean, etiquette. Sing your ABCs while you wash your hands.
Yes. And if you don't wash your hands, don't touch anything when you leave the bathroom, please.
I mean, like the disinfectant bottle and the toilet brush and...
Or the doors, if there are doors going in and out of the bathroom.
I mean, because do you think that back to public bathrooms, like when they're getting cleaned, do they wipe off the doors? And do they wipe off the lock to the doors?
Well, you would think they would.
Or no, I bet, I'm just going to go on a wild whim here. I bet anything they're just focusing on having a clean toilet.
Huh. That's interesting. Maybe we need to have somebody, if anybody knows, leave a comment for us if they know if they wipe the bathroom stall doors down.
Yeah, especially the locks where it's mainly getting touched.
Yeah, because that's...
And especially like the handle because, you know, I say when I go to public bathrooms, I'm using my foot to flush. Imagine how many germs the bottom of my shoe has.
We could always use toilet paper. I know it's a waste, but use a little piece of toilet paper, turn it, and then throw it away.
True, but then if there's a lid on the trash can in there, then you have to touch that.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting.
So that could be a problem too. But I would like to know, are the locks on a public bathroom door being sanitized?
Me too. That's...
Maybe over the pandemic, but are they continuing that?
A lot of stuff went away from that, so I don't think everything's getting as clean as it used to.
I mean, I Lysol our doors at home.
Well,
doorknobs.
Where I work, I wash all the door handles, all the locks. I wash everything at my place I work.
Huh. Where do you work at, Tracy?
I work for the elementary schools. I am a health associate, so we have to clean.
All the, like, everything that's in there, we have the sanitizing stuff, so I have to wipe everything down because you know how kids are.
So if you have kids come in and use, because you have a bathroom in your office, the nurse's office, right?
Yep.
So do you make them use disinfectant when they go to the bathroom?
I go in after them and clean it because we have a few kids that don't know how to hit the toilet yet.
I mean, they are little, but...
Yeah. So I go in and clean it after every use unless I'm busy. But
wait. So if you're busy, then the next kid goes in and they're getting pee-sickles, poop-sickles from previous kids because you were busy.
But the nurse's bathroom doesn't get used a lot.
Well...
It only gets used by a few kids.
So odds are there's time to clean in between.
Yes, there is. Most of the time.
So in a public place, they just need to have cleaners in between.
Yes, they should.
That would solve some of the problem.
Yeah. So, yeah, they need to make sure things are clean. That's the moral of the story.
Moral of the story. Clean your brush. Put your lid down.
Use your foot to flush the toilet.
Use your foot in a public
and run
bathroom. I mean, I don't use my foot at home to flush my toilet.
Well, I don't use my foot anywhere because if I did, I'd probably fall over.
That's very true. You're in a tight space.
True. The door would catch me. Hopefully it wouldn't come unlocked.
And you'd fall right out of there. You'd have poop-sickles everywhere. Because you didn't make it out in 60 seconds.
Then I'd have to wash my hair in the sink.
Oh, that's pretty good. So yeah, you should probably just keep using your hand and then
I wash it really good.
Yeah. Anything else you want to pinpoint on?
No, I think we covered a lot in this session about toilet etiquette and bathroom use.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys found it educational.
Or, I mean, yeah, kind of funny. We do want to hear some comments. What do you do with your toilet lid? Make sure that you're following us on your favorite socials and comment and let us know if you're like Tracy and you put your lid down, or if you're like me and you leave your lid up. So, the next one, we're not quite sure what we're going to talk about yet, but stay tuned because it might even be better than bathrooms. So, keep sipping, listeners, and see you soon.
I work for the elementary schools. I am a health associate, so we have to clean.